Jordon, based on that performance, it almost feel like 2 points dropped today.
Yeah, especially with how it ended there. I think the dressing room's so quiet and deflated. Just with the chance, I thought we'd done everything we asked the boys. I think to a man they were excellent. Nullified a lot of their threats. I think Austin and Troughton have been two outstanding players, for years now, but particularly this season. And both of them getting subbed off, and I think it shows. And like I say, that's a credit. But from us, from a point of view where we came down here to win the game, I think that was clear. And yeah, if you'd said before the game you've got a chance from 6 yards and the last kick of the ball to win it, we'd have obviously taken it. But I think just that bit's of luck, But as deflated as they are, we're take real confidence and pride from that performance that we've got a lot left to give in these last 10 games, and it's all to play for. We said before the game, no matter what happened today, it would be nothing be won or lost. And we are where we are, still 4 points back with 10 games to go, so we must keep believing.
Made a few big changes today. I think we'll start with the main one being Stuart in goals. Obviously didn't have a lot to do, but he dealt with everything really well and looked like he hadn't been missing any games. Yeah,
I thought he was excellent. We asked him to do a lot with feet, him or Blessing, and I think for the last 11 games he's been patient, supportive of Blessing, who's done really well. Blessed had a wee knock on his thumb this week, which we didn't feel like we could take a chance. He's obviously signed a new deal this week. He's definitely got the potential there to be the number one at this club and push on his career. But look, Stu coming back in, he's been there, he's done it, and he showed every bit of that today. And that's what we need from him for the next need from our goalie, for the next 10 games, is to make minimal mistakes, do what he needs to do. But like you say, there wasn't too many glaring saves to make today either end, but I think everything he did do, he dealt well with.
Pete comes in as well. Obviously he's picked up a knock at the end there, but when he was on the pitch he really controlled that game.
Yeah, I think it was a bit of a no-brainer, with Pete. He's obviously, everyone knows the experience and his quality and the level he brings to us, and when he was fit and got through training on Wednesday night, then it was, like I say, a no-brainer to get him in there somewhere. So we altered it a wee bit, obviously sacrificing that second striker with Big Ollie coming out and Pete going in there. And I thought, yeah, like I say to a man, I thought we're, without being outstanding going forward, we're really good. I thought defensively from Stu, from Danny and Dunny were excellent. Danny's been questioned a lot this season defensively, and teams seem to be targeting that area, but I thought he was really good. Scott and Jason, probably the best they've been, together in a long time. So look, if you said earlier we'd come here and get a clean sheet, then we'd have been happy. Frustrating
that chance at the end, just not setting up for anybody, and then when it finally does for Kame, big deflection, hits the bar two or three times, I think, in the end.
That's what I mean. The whole ground was just kind of a bit stunned. I think he was turning around to Dick at the end there, and they were the same. Didn't really know what to say. Yeah, I think there was a few moments like that. You probably look at the stats back and you'll analyse the game, and it probably doesn't look like we bombarded either goal with shots. But I think in the first half, obviously Scott's header comes to mind. Had a few nearly moments, which that's what I'm saying. With this season, we've either been really good going forward or maybe shipping a bit of goals, and it's just getting that together. And we've got 10 games to do that now. But yeah, Dunny had a big moment at the end of the first half as well, where he got in the box and the ball's just behind Kame and Shanks, I think it was. Another one, Shanks almost got the break of the ball. And then second half at the end there, or even for the start of the second half, where Dunny gets in again and it's just close. And then the one at the end, look, sometimes, like I say, you need that bit of luck or you need that bit of block, but sometimes you've got to credit defenders as well. Kame's devastated in there. He's put his foot through it, it's been blocked, it's came back, and then, like you say, the second one, you're just expecting it to land over the goalkeeper, over the defenders into the net. But look, it's landed on the bar, and I think you can take, like I say, we've got to take loads of positives and belief from today that, we're obviously playing catch up, and we need to keep at it.
Not quite in our hands yet, but if we go on to beat Elgin next week, that'll be a huge step towards hopefully getting back above East Fife in this title race.
It's massive. We have to take it game by game, of course, and now the full focus on Elgin, who we've not, in the league we've not scored against or beat. So it's a massive challenge for us. We'll welcome it. We've got a squad full of boys itching to go. Pete was again itching to go today, and we really hope that his ankle one at the end there isn't too bad. It is the same ankle that he's missed the last four games with or so. So we'll evaluate it. But yeah, like I said, Taman, everything we asked of the boys during the week, we've done a lot of work during the week, hard work of correcting some defensive stuff we've done poorly recently, and I thought we've done that well. So yeah, Elgin next week is the focus, and we know that for one reason or another, they've got the better of us twice in the league, so we need to put that right.
Fans came in back in numbers today as well, and I think they deserve a huge credit.
Superb, and I'm just gutted for them and everyone that we couldn't send them home with that late winner, which would have been outstanding. But yeah, like I say, we've not to be too disappointed with it, so I hope the fans can see that as well, and I hope they keep believing and supporting and seeing the progress we are making, because even coming here at the start of the season, we possibly wouldn't have went away from here with a clean sheet, well, we never, but the way that they, especially the way East Fife started the game, they started the game really strong and bombarded us, and we stood up to it. So the fans seen us through that, and I guess the support there was evident for everyone to see. Obviously, right over our shoulders. It's always a decent falling down here when we do come down, but I think particularly today when it's first resetting in the league, I thought they were great, and at the end there they were great. And you know, we need them at Balmoor, we need them behind us, because it does make the difference whether it's 500, 1,000, 2,000. We need them behind us. You know.
Just about you obviously said that you kind of lacked a bit of luck in front of goal today. Even though things weren't going their way, it seemed like the players seemed to almost use it as motivation that the things weren't dropping and they wanted to get it to dropping rather than letting their heads drop. How much do you think that speaks to the character of the squad?
100%, and I think that's what we said in there, you know, that 90-95% of things have been really, really good, and especially that final area, you know, it maybe quite wasn't happening for Maxey in that final area, but he kept getting in there, you know. He's down there 6 or 7 times, it maybe doesn't happen for him, but in the end there he produced a moment that gets us that big chance. I think Shanks, it's probably one of the most frustrating games he's probably had. You know, he just gets battered from minute one. It's not enjoyable for him, but he puts himself about and he still puts himself in that area. So yeah, you're right. I think Cammy as well in certain times in that area. You know, we want to get these boys in the forward areas. Even Jack said when they come on, young Adam came on today, which we could get him on the pitch again and gets in the right areas at the end. Ollie, so look, I can go through them all again, but I think you're right. They keep going. They did keep going. I think that was evident towards the end. I thought Andy was different class at the end there, where he was taking them down, and we're still trying to play the right way and build the game into the box, where we did get the ball in the box for twice in the last couple of minutes and it just never quite dropped.